What's up, devils? J-dawg back to answer some more goddamn fucking questions. First, before I fucking answer some questions, though, I want to give a fucking shout out to over to Clarissa from the band Vicious Blade. Look at this. Fucking sent me this goddamn nice ass fucking shirt. She was at the she was at the Mortician show. I guess Craig and Chase know her. Like they've been friends for I don't know a few years, I guess. And she was shooting the shit with Lindsay all night long. And sent Lindsay a care pack, a Vicious Blade shirt. And I guess Lindsay said something like, "Oh, Justin was bummed he didn't get one," just joking around. And she sent me one too, which is fucking hilarious. You're to get a goddamn bonus points because nobody ever fucking does what they say they're gonna fucking do. Very few people are like, "I'll send this out" or "I'll do this," and fucking crickets. You never hear from them again. So the fact that she already did it, like, probably out that night, having beers, and then go home Monday morning, you remember to do it and actually fucking do it, you get a fucking thumbs up and a goddamn, you're already pretty good in my books. I didn't get to talk to her much. I said hi in a little bit. She didn't have much to say to fucking J-dawg, but can't blame her. I wouldn't want to talk to me either when she was talking up to fucking Lindsay. And I went over to YouTube because I can't be wearing a shirt looking like no fucking poser, wearing a fucking goddamn t-shirt like Kanye West or some bullshit. Well, man, I never heard. That's unacceptable poser shit. So I YouTubed it and I listened to 3 songs, so just 3, and I thought it was pretty fucking good shit, like to the point where I was like, yeah, I think I'd buy an LP of this. I was like, this is pretty fucking good. And I don't just say that because somebody sent me something that are nice. Like I've told you guys tons of times, like bands like Somnus and shit, I like the people, always hung out with them, even to their face. I tell them, like, yeah, music's not really for me. There's other people in the scene that Somnus is always number one band that comes to my mind, that I like the people, but the music itself, not so much for me. There's tons others where, you meet them scene cool as fuck, but just the music didn't do much for me. But no, I thought the Vicious Blade was good. I would, so go check them out. From what I understand, because I have Metal Archives, it looks like they just have a couple demo tapes out. They started in about 2020, probably during all the pandemic shit. So it's cool as fuck. Sent me a shirt, and thanks for that. In case you watched my videos, doubt it, but maybe somebody will send this over to her and say, hey, J-dawg fucking talked about it. He said thanks for the shirt. Nice fucking shirts too. Sent me a goddamn 2X, and it's a nice fucking comfy soft style shirt, which I like. That fucking fits the physique and fucking 2XL, and goddamn it, even the goddamn, as you can see, the goddamn fucking sleeves are fucking hugging the guns, even on a 2X. So I was like, fuck yeah. So anyways, let's get to some goddamn fucking questions. So Vicious Blade, go check them the fuck out. Not just saying that. I thought it was pretty goddamn good, straight up fucking thrash. Definitely enjoyed it. Question marks on the video. What happens after we die? Question mark. J-dawg breaks it down for you raw, down and dirty. Not that I'm anyone motivational speaker or fucking life advice. I'm just some fucking dickhead that listens to death metal. Comments 100 on the button, goddammit. Let's see what the fuck's in here. Go for the first question mark. 4th from the bottom, Blazing Corpse. Question. What's up, J-dawg? If it was scientifically proven that God was real, would you turn Christian? Question mark. I'm talking concrete, non-debatable evidence. It's funny you fucking say that, because I've actually had this debate with people. I don't know if it was anybody that was directly Christian or maybe they were kind of on the fence, but just a conversation, whether it been a family function or just out and about, whatever, talking about religion gets brought up. And I've always said this, part of the reason why I can't stand fucking Christianity and shit, other than the reason that it's to me, it's non-debatably fake. But I did say exactly what you said. I was like, even if the God came from the sky, like fucking Independence Day, the fucking ship in the sky, and he's all there begging bowl for everyone to see all at once, and he's talking in our language, and he's singing like a bird, spilling his guts, saying the way the world is, et cetera, and saying, Christianity, this is the true book. I wrote it, et cetera, et cetera. Yep, it's right from beginning to end, right? I always said this. I still would not fucking follow that belief. And the reason I wouldn't follow that belief is I literally look at Christianity as a fucking selfish, piece of shit, sadistic God. Think about it. Not one of us ever asked to be born. Whether you were happy you were or you weren't, a lot of people that are here are not, wish they never were born, right? You got people that kill themselves every day. So you never were asked to be born. You weren't given the fucking choice. But this fucking piece of shit puts you on this goddamn planet, and is literally his first law in his fucking book is, can't have any other gods before me. Well, let's break it down. What is he saying? Basically, worship me or going to hell for all eternity. We're just burning for all eternity. That's worse than killing somebody, literally. Number one in line, so I would assume he thought that was more important as the first fucking thing his piece of shit sadistic ass wrote on fucking paper. So he puts you on this planet, and if you don't worship him, bow before him, he's gonna fucking burn you for all eternity. Now, why would you even want to worship somebody like that? Adolf Hitler was real. Did you think that was good to follow? Did you think that was good fucking advice, or that he was a good person? No, he's a fucking piece of shit, right? How is this any different? A God that puts you on there, and then he wants you to, yeah, you believe in any other gods, anything, yeah, you're going to. And here's the thing, that was before he even came down and gave this non-debatable evidence, right? You're putting us on this fucking planet with all these different religions, and so they're not following you, right? Like the Judaism, the Buddhism, and the atheists, and the Muslims, all them, they don't follow the Christian God. So by their book, they're going to fucking hell. And now all the Christians are like, well, God works in mysterious ways. It's all this dumb bullshit. No, if you don't follow the Christian God, especially because I was born and raised Catholic, you're going to fucking hell. Bottom line. So you mean to tell me he's sending, I don't know, at least 50% of the world, probably more than 50%, to fucking hell? You want to worship that? You support that? You think that's okay? That's worse than fucking Stalin, Hitler combined. How is it not? And again, it's not even like he's not even giving concrete evidence for us to fucking go off of. He's just not. I mean, there's other religions to pick from. It's debatable as fuck. Like, I mean, come on, like when you really break it down, like this really sounds like some fucking Santa Claus and Easter Bunny shit. But yet he's gonna fucking. It's not like he just sent you to the electric chair. No. The way they say it is you're for all eternity burning. So me, myself, I've never hurt anyone. I've never killed anyone. I've never robbed anyone. I've never raped anyone or molested any kids. Done nothing that's super malicious or bad in my life that by most people's moral standards. Yeah, just a regular dude, just a pretty decent person, you know what I mean? Minds his own fucking business. A lot of people fall in this category. But you're going to send me to a fucking all eternal torment and fire for just not worshiping you? So even the Christians that believe it, why would you worship that? Why? That's no different than literally hailing Hitler. That is no different. It's worse, because I think he is worse than Hitler. So yeah, fuck him and the horse he rode in on. Wouldn't fucking worship him if he fucking came from the sky. Non-debatable evidence, like you said, Blazing Corpse. Fuck him. Fucking him. What do you think about that, Devils? You gonna worship that piece of shit? I sure ain't. Wicked Devil, question. Who is the biggest extreme metal sellout? So, again, let's go with the word sellout, because I know... Did you get any replies? No, he didn't get any replies. Kind of surprising no one replied to that, because everybody likes to put something fucking stupid in there like Cannibal Corpse. People, we've had this conversation, so sorry for the Devils that kind of heard this, but I'll spruce it up a little bit and throw in some bands that we haven't talked about, because he did say extreme metal. So we're not going to be talking about the Metallicas, etc., because that is a sellout band, Metallica. But like I said before in previous videos that weren't that long ago by the time this one's posted, the Cannibal Corpse, Deicide, Toxic Holocaust, I'll just use those three bands for sure. If you call them sellouts, in my opinion, you are a fucking dumbass. Flat out fucking dumbass. That is not a sellout. People mistake getting big, getting popular, selling out. That is not selling out. Selling out is changing what you set out to do, selling your soul, so to speak, for money, for fame. That's selling the fuck out. So, who is an extreme metal band that did that? Well, let's go down the list. Carcass, that's one. Again, keep full disclosure, and I've said it 10 million fucking times on this channel. I actually like Heartwork and Swan Song. I do like those albums. I enjoy them. Very much, actually. Not as much as Recomputer Faction Symphonies, but I like them as Death and Roll records. It's just those idiots should have fucking changed their band name and started a new fucking band. Called the band Heartwork. We're doing a fucking Death and Roll side project. Cool. They would have got way more respect for that. But they deliberately changed just to sell more records, commercial music. So Carcass was an extreme metal band, completely changed to sell more records. Amorphous. It's another fucking one. And I didn't like anything after Tales from a Thousand Lakes. Love Tales. Tales is actually my favorite. And then Privilege of Evil and the Carillion, I can never pronounce it, Isthumis or whatever, the old shit. That stuff's fucking great. But after that, all that sellout garbage, fucking, which I don't even know if it did that well, because I don't think Amorphous ever became a huge band. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe they did overseas, not here in the U.S. Like nobody was like coming up to me in high school and shit, bringing them up. Like they blew up. So I don't even know if it worked in their fucking favor. But nonetheless, They sold out in the sense. Again, a lot of fucking dum-dums that don't know the term of sellout, they'll put Cannibal Corpse over Amorphous because Cannibal Corpse is more popular than Amorphous. Cannibal Corpse didn't change their fucking style. Yeah, I understand they got in Top Topic and shit. That's just business. They didn't change their lyrical content. They didn't fucking stop playing death metal. They played the same shit, singing about the same shit. Everything's the fucking same from what they set out from since 1989. And it just got popular. It sold in Hot Topic. I agree that is annoying. That's not I'm not arguing that. So when some guys put that in, that's annoying, but that's not selling out. It's just annoying because you see the fucking, all the idiots outside and they're now exposed to it. You know what I mean? People we don't want in our scene, right? So yeah, just because Amorphous didn't get as big as Cannibal Corpse, that doesn't mean they didn't sell out. They did. Tiamat, brought them up earlier. They definitely fucking sold out. 1,000% they definitely sold out. Entombed. Entombed's another one. Other extreme metal bands that sold the fuck out. Like Suffocation, they didn't sell out. They pulled that We're Back shit. Obituary, I wouldn't even say they sold out because they still kind of, again, they pulled that We're Back and they brought in a rapper. To their defense of the rapper, it was kind of a bonus track. It was dumb as fuck and they never should have done it. But I would have put Obituary in the cell. I keep in mind, like the last 5 Obituaries. The last record I heard, actually, I think I own it too. I definitely picked up an LP. I don't think I ever got rid of it. Was the one comeback album. I always thought it was the first comeback album, but I guess I'm wrong. I've always been told it's the second one. Is the Executioner's Return? I remember liking that record. It's been quite some time since I listened to it, but anything after that, I don't even know. I listened to one record after that. It was years and years later. It's probably about 5 years ago now. Whoever the new album was about 5 years ago, and I thought it was fucking horrifically bad. But I still wouldn't put them in the sellout category. Sodom, I don't think they ever sold out. Whether it doesn't mean because their albums suck selling out. It means they directly fucking change. Who else I'm trying to think of the top. I'm throwing some others. You guys can pick them up. Honestly, and then they went back and whoa, this didn't work out. Man, total fucking sellouts. And that Grand Declaration of War album, that was atrociously fucking bad. Now they cleaned up their act and people were putting them, check out the Damon album or whatever. I think that was the one I did, or it was the one right around there. Maybe it was the one after that. It was a later one. It was either the newest record or second to newest with a Tilla on it. And I checked out, this sounds like Mayhem. This is Black. That's because they saw that the sellout shit, this didn't work out. Nobody's liking this crap. They're fucking pissing all over us. Losing fans hand over fist. So they went back. We better go back to what we're doing. That just goes to show what kind of fucking posers it is. It's exactly what the fuck it is. So Mayhem, they definitely did sell out at a point. And then, cleaned up their act. King's the biggest sellout. Cataclysm? Woo-wee! That ain't selling out. I don't know what the fuck is. Cradle of Filth? I'm on the fence with them. Because, they did kind of change, but it's not drastic. It was kind of like the similar stuff to Cruelty and the Beast. It's just this wimpy as piss. Commercial band, not saying that. Popular as fuck, Hot Topic as a motherfucker, annoying as fuck fan base, all that, 100%. But did they sell out, change what they're doing? I don't know if I'd put them in that category. I'm in the middle. Put it in there, Devils. They sell out. Again, selling out. Not you don't like it. Not my girlfriend listens to it. Not they're in Hot Topic. That doesn't qualify. Did they change? Completely directly change? And when I say change, too, don't be a fucking dumb fuck and put like, well, I don't know, J-dawg. The last year side doesn't sound like the first year side. It's the same fucking concept, though. Amorphous Privilege of Evil compared to fucking Elegy or whatever the hell all those later ones are. It's not even, what the fuck is this? You can't even tell me it's the same goddamn band. That's what I'm talking about. Directly changing to sell more records. So don't put any dumb shit in there. Just makes my fucking head spin. There's others, but I can't think of anybody. And especially, like I said, we're not going to talk about like the big bands. Like the Kings are Metallica, but that's not extreme metal. So, because like even like when we're talking about, hell, I'll even go Slayer. They're kind of in the cradle of filth. Do I ever think they sold out? If they didn't do that Diabolus and Musica album, I would say Slayer never sold out. For full disclosure, for the millionth fucking time, I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible on this topic. I didn't like anything after Rain and Blood, for the most part. Songs here and there, a couple on South of Heaven, a couple on the last time I liked. But all that 90s shit and stuff, it just does nothing for me. I don't think it's terrible. It just does nothing. It just doesn't do anything for me. But that Diabolis Musica album, that's kind of the corn lingo in there, the fucking yo shit, because they were never doing that. But that was popular in the 90s. Why the fuck do you think they did that? It's not because, oh, we're experimenting shit, we're just fucking so curious. We like this kind of music on the show too. No, it's got nothing to fucking do with that. You did it because, what was that album, 1998? That's when Cold Chamber was popular. That's when Slipknot was popular. That's when Mushroom Head was popular. That's when Korn and Limp Bizkit and all that shit was popular. There's no mystery. So they put us, well, let's do the slasher. Let's throw that in too. That's what the kids like nowadays. That's selling the fuck out. I'm sorry, that is. Now, again, kind of like Mayhem, they cleaned up their act. I can't say that, I don't know if I've ever officially listened to God Hates Us All. I'm sure I've heard songs and shit here and there. But from what I understand, they went back to more their roots, clean up their act. Albums, I've heard a couple songs on Christ Illusion. I was like, I don't like this, but it did at least sound like Slayer. Again, so cleaned up their act, saw that yo boy fucking poser sellout shit didn't work for them. So it's like, let's go back to what we were known for, because it didn't work out for them. Now, if it worked out, if they were selling that album by the millions, let's say they sold double that amount, whatever what's their top selling record? I'm assuming Rain of Blood. Whatever Rain of Blood sold, it sold 1 million records, right? Let's say they put out Diabolis Musica in 1998 and they sold 2 million. I bet you fucking anything they would have carried on with that fucking style. Probably homeboyed it up even more. Rolling. You'd hear Tom Mariah fucking doing that shit. Guaranteed, because that's sellout shit. So there's some ideas. I don't know who would be the king of selling outs, but that's when I think of sellout bands, those are all candidates I put in there. Next goddamn question. Definitely put yours in there, Devils. Who do you think? Based off the fucking criteria, too. Again, no dummy shit. Who's the biggest sellout fucking band? Good goddamn question, though, Wicked Devil. Human Brisket. Do you like the movie Taxi Driver? Never seen it. Yeah, sweet. People checking out. Dion Av Helvete checked out Bio Lane's channel. It's pretty good. Thanks for the info. You got it, brah. He definitely gives out the best nutritional breakdown for if you just want to be healthy, build muscle, lose weight, and no hippie nonsense. It's just what works. Because even like, as much as I like it, like bodybuilders and shit I follow, guys I like and follow, like some of the mentalities in theory are so bro science and trash, it makes no sense. Even guys like my boy, fucking Dave Palumbo, some of the stuff he says, it doesn't make any sense when he'll talk about like carbs and shit like that. It's got to be from, like, you can't eat bread on a diet. Yeah, you can. I don't recommend it. It's because, I mean, you're going to get more bang from your buck from rice and shit just because of serving size. But it's like, if your each meal calls for 30 grams of carbohydrates on a diet, you get 30 grams of carb, let's say 50 grams of protein, and say you get 10 grams of fat. If your carb content comes from rice, cereal, bagels, or fucking bread in that fucking 30 grams, you're not going to notice fuck all fucking difference. Now, the thing is, where I will say this, if you do that for 1 or 2 meals, you're probably fine. If you eat 5 meals a day, I wouldn't want all your meals to be filled in with the carbs from like the processed foods, from like the cereals and the breads, because some of the chemicals and shit, it might upset digestion a little bit. And most people don't even get that. That's if you have an irritability, and it seems as you get older, you get that. So things like just straight rice, it's going to digest better than I get. You can kind of make that argument. Not on fucking 30 grams only when you're on a diet. If you're doing it for 1 or 2 meals, you would get the exact same results. But guys like Palumbo and just all the guys, they're sold this old school fucking theory, and that's what's set, and that's how they did it. BioLane fucking breaks it down. So if you're trying to, he explains it to where if you follow it, once you know this information, which I already know all this information, it makes life so much fucking easier. And I'm like, no wonder people can't stick to their diet and shit. They think literally there's only 4 goddamn foods they can eat. Of course they're not going to stick with that. Who the fuck's going to stick with that? Gives you more variety. It makes it a little fucking easier. So yeah, BioLane, he's fucking great, dude. Matthias Majoris, J-dawg, what was before the Big Bang? No idea. And that shit, I don't really talk about because I'm not intelligent enough to talk about, but I will always say, ever since I was a kid, things like the Big Bang, outer space, aliens, what was before humans, etc., evolution. It always interests me. I thought the topic is cool and just interesting and gets the fucking wheels turning. But realistically, even the smartest scientists, there's nobody fucking knows. There could be theories, and they can look at rocks and fucking other shit about how old the Earth is and bones and whatever the fuck else. But nobody knows. Nobody was here. You know what I mean? So you can't say definitively. So stupid old J-dawg just fucking selling records at Hell's Headbangers and listening to metal all day. He damn sure don't know. But I definitely do find the topic interesting to say the least. And the whole big theory, I would fucking buy that. Whatever the scientists and shit say, that's a hell of a lot more believable to me than some fucking idiot that died on the cross for your fucking sins. We'll get one more goddamn question. We're already just at 20-minute mark. MB Schramm, do you ever judge customers by their purchases at HHR? No, not at all. As someone's actually asked that, I don't judge at all. I'm just glad when anyone orders from us, I'm just very, very appreciative of it. Now, the only thing I would say that I judge, if I see someone there buying all stuff that I literally own in my own collection, and these days what I really like seeing is when people put in the notes, hey, J-dawg, bought this because you recommended it. Hey, J-dawg, you talked about this. I'm checking out. Hey, J-dawg, I'm buying this. You talked about it. I searched it on YouTube, thought it was great. Getting it. Like one guy, I forget which guy it was, he bought both Attic albums because I talked about Attic. That was a while ago I talked about Attic. I don't judge, but I say, oh, it's cool as fuck. But prior to that, and still, if I see a guy's buying, say the new Immolation album, maybe the first Grave CD, a Cannibal Corpse LP, a fucking Mortician disc, and a goddamn Fatal CD, I'm like, fuck, this guy likes all the same shit as me. So I don't judge that. So it's kind of cool. But a lot of stuff, it's just some bunch of stuff I never heard of. I don't judge it. Or if it's stuff that I know I don't like, no, because there's something for everybody. You know what I mean? And yeah, liking a certain band doesn't define you at all. You could definitely like tons of bands that I don't, and vice versa, and you can still be the most metal fucking person on earth. It's just when you say fucking stupid shit like "What's Harry the Pantera?" You never even fucking heard Immolation. You just look like a fucking naive moron. That's all. But as far as what you actually like, and you're in the loop, doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't judge it whatsoever. Just glad that people order from Hell's. Glad to see people buy physical format and still excited about music as I am because, like I said, that's my fucking hobby. It's what I'm passionate about. And people share the same interests. I'm just fucking glad there's other like-minded motherfuckers out there because I go through my day-to-day, all day, every day, like I'm sure 99% of you do, and you're basically alone because there ain't too many people around you in your day-to-day, whether you're at your job or we're at your school or whatever, that you can share a common interest in. But we're all out there. We're just all so spaced apart. So always remember that in case when you're fucking feeling down or alone. We're out there just spaced out. And there's a fuckload of them, because I said, I see the customers all the time at HH and ones that like the same shit as I do. So it's just cool to know. Anyways, that's it for this one, Devils. Comments, questions, concerns. You know what the fuck to do. Put in the comments box, get an answer bright and early in the morning. Later, goddammit!